Hello everyone, I am your host Ayushi Sethia and welcome back to our channel Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how you can create posts from Google Sheets to Mattermost automatically. So the idea here is that you have created some data in your Google Sheets. Now you want that using the data of the Google Sheets, automatically a new post should be created and it should be shared with your team on the Mattermost channel automatically. For doing this, we need to create a connection between Google Sheets and Mattermost so that whenever a new data is added in the Google Sheets, automatically a new post is created and it is shared on the Mattermost account, and that too automatically. So in this particular integration, we are using two software applications. The first one is Google Sheets, which is a spreadsheet program. So in place of Google Sheets, we can even use Grist, Airtable or any other spreadsheet program. And the second application we are using is Mattermost, which is an open source platform for the communication and collaboration, which is mainly used by software developers. So even in place of Mattermost, we can use Slack, Discord or any other open source platform over here. So how we are going to create an integration between Google Sheets and Mattermost, this we will be learning in the further steps of the video. First, let us check this in the real time, that how this complete process works automatically. So this is my Google Sheet named Mattermost, where I have two columns for the applications and the message. And this is my Mattermost channel named Pabbly Team. So now I want that whenever I add some details of the post over here in my Google Sheet, automatically a new post should be created and it should be shared on my Mattermost channel automatically over here. So let's add some records over here. I'm just going to give the application name as Google Contacts. And I'm just going to add the message over here. So we have entered the data. Now let us check our Mattermost channel. Okay, and here we can find the new post, Google Contacts launching create record action in Google Contacts. So now here you might be wondering that I just added some data here in my Google Sheet, and automatically using this data a new post is created into my Mattermost channel over here automatically. So how did I manage to do this? Let me tell you, this has become possible just because of the automation and the integration process. So in order to create an integration between Google Sheets and Mattermost, we are going to use a software application named Pabbly Connect. So basically, Pabbly Connect is an automation and integration software which will help us in integrating Google Sheets with Mattermost automatically. The best part here is it doesn't require any coding skills or programming knowledge. Even a non-technical person can use this software application very easily. So first we have to create an integration between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. Then Pabbly Connect is going to capture all the details of the post, and using those details of the post, automatically a new post will be created into your Mattermost channel automatically. And in this way, we are going to learn that how we can create an integration between Google Sheets and Mattermost using Pabbly Connect. So let us learn the integration process now. For this, let us type Pabbly, pabbly.com in our browser. This is the website of Pabbly. Here we have to come to Products and click on Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. As you are the first time user, you have to click on Sign Up for Free option. By clicking on this button, you will get 100 tasks free every month. As I already have an account with Pabbly Connect, I'll simply click on Sign In. In the All Apps section, come to Pabbly Connect and click on Access Now. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we have to create a workflow. For that, come to this plus sign and click on Create Workflow. Here we have to give a name to the workflow. So let us give the name as Create Posts from Google Sheets to Mattermost automatically. Here you can give the workflow name as per your requirement and simply click on Create. Now here we can see a trigger window and an action window. So Pabbly Connect works on the concept of trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this use case, we want the details to be captured from Google Sheet. So open this trigger window and here in the Choose application, let us find Google Sheets. In the trigger event, we have to select New or Updated Spreadsheet row. Now here we can see a webhook URL and some instructions are also mentioned. So by following these instructions, you can set the webhook URL in your Google Sheet. As I already know the details, So I'm just taking you to my Google Sheet directly. So this is my Google Sheet named Mattermost. Here I have taken two columns, one for the application and another for the message. If you want to add some more columns, you can add it as per your requirement. Okay. Now here we have to link this particular details or the data with Pabbly Connect. For that, come to Extensions, click on Add-ons and click on Get Add-ons. Now it will take us to Google Workspace Marketplace. Here we have to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. I'm just going to find the same. Here we can find the Pabbly Connect webhooks. You have to install Pabbly Connect webhooks on your system. Okay. As you can see, the Pabbly Connect webhooks is already installed on my system. I'm just closing this particular window. After installing Pabbly Connect webhooks on your system, you have to refresh your Google Sheet. I repeat, after installing Pabbly Connect webhooks on your system, you have to refresh your Google Sheet. Okay. Now once the Google Sheet is refreshed, you have to come to Extensions and this time come to Pabbly Connect webhooks and click on Initial Setup. Now here it is asking for the webhook URL and trigger column. So here we have to paste the same webhook URL which we have seen in Pabbly Connect. So let's move to Pabbly Connect. From here we are just going to copy this webhook URL. We'll move back to the Google Sheet and we'll paste the same webhook URL over here. Okay. Now here we have to give the trigger column. So let us read the instructions. The trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So here in my case, you can see that I have the data in column A and column B. And I want the data to be captured till column B. So I am giving the trigger column as column B over here. Let's take an example that you have the data till column G and you want the data to be captured till column G. So you have to give your trigger column as column G over here. Okay. And let's click on Send Test. Test data sent successfully. Okay, let's click on Submit. Okay, now again we have to go to Extensions, come to Pabbly Connect webhooks and this time come to Send on Event option. Click on Send on Event option. Why we are selecting this option? Just because next time whenever you add the data to this particular Google Sheet, automatically the data will be captured in Pabbly Connect. Okay, we don't have to link the data again and again. So make sure you have a tick mark on Send on Event option. Okay, let's move back to Pabbly Connect. Now here when we scroll down, we can find that the response is received. Here we can find the applications, that is YouTube. Here we can find the message. Here we can find the sheet name, that is the spreadsheet name. Okay, here we can find the sheet name. So all the details of the Google Sheet is captured over here. Now we wanted using these details, automatically a new post should be created and it should be shared on Mattermost channel. For that, come to this action window. Here in the choose application, let us find Mattermost. In the action event, we have to select create a post. Click on connect. Click on add new connection. Now here it is asking for the token and Mattermost URL. So let us read the instructions. Sign into your user account to create a personal access token. Go to the main menu, account settings, security, personal access tokens and click create new token. Okay, for that I'll just take you to my Mattermost account. So this is my Mattermost channel. Here we have to come to the account, click on profile. Here we have to come to security option and here we can find the personal access tokens. So I'm just going to click on edit. And here we can find a create token option. So this particular tokens will be accessible only when you activate them. For that, I'll just take you to the 9 dots over here. That is the hamburger icon. Here we have to come to the system console option. Click on system console. And here when we scroll down, we can find the integrations option. Integrations. And under the integrations, we can find integration management. Click on it. And here when we scroll down, here we can find enable personal access tokens. So you have to enable them or you have to select the status as true over here and simply click on save. Okay. As in my case, it is already true. I cannot activate them once again. So make sure you have enabled your personal access tokens over here. Okay. I'll just go back to the main menu. Here again we'll come to the settings, profile option. Here again come to security. Now I'm just coming to the personal access tokens. Here we are just going to create a new token. Click on create token. Here we have to give the description of the token. So I'm just giving it as Google Sheets integration. Okay, and here you can give the description as per your requirement and simply click on save. You are generating a personal access token with system admin app permissions. Okay, let's click on yes, create. Okay, now here we can find the access token ID. Here we can find the token ID and this is the access token ID. I'll just copy this access token ID from here. We'll go back to Pabbly Connect and we'll paste the access token ID over here. Okay, now it is asking for the Mattermost URL. Let us read the instructions. Enter the Mattermost URL to your installed environment or to a pre-released environment. Ask the provider or your administrator for the exact URL. Okay, so I'll just take you to my Mattermost URL once again. Okay, and here we can find the URL. So I'm just going to copy the URL without the backslash. Okay, this is my URL which I need. And let's move back to Pabbly Connect. I'm just going to give the Mattermost URL over here. Okay, we don't need the backslash, so I'm just removing it. And let's click on save. Okay, now the Mattermost account is connected to Pabbly Connect. Here we have to select the team name. So I'll just take you to my Mattermost account. Here I have already created a team named main team. So it is automatically captured over here. Now here we have to select the channel. So I'll just take you to my Mattermost account once again. Here I have already created some channels. If you want to create a new channel, by clicking on this plus sign, a new channel can be added. I have recently created a channel named Pabbly Team. So I want all the posts to be created over here in this particular channel. For that I have to select the channel here in Pabbly Connect. So let us select the channel as Pabbly Team over here. Here we have to add the message. So I'm just going to map the message which we have already received from Google Sheets over here. Okay, I'm just going to map it from Google Sheets. This was the message. Before that, I'm just going to add the applications. And then we have to add the message. Okay. Here we have to give root post ID. So if you want to link this particular post to a separate different message, you can give the post ID over here. I don't want to mention any file IDs over here, so I'm just leaving it as blank. And let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the response is received. It means a new post has been shared on our Mattermost channel. So let's check it. Okay, and here we can find Hardik Pradhan, YouTube, launching upload video action in YouTube soon. So here we can find our post is created in the Mattermost channel. So in this way we can see that our integration is working fine. Let's move back to Pabbly Connect and let us save this workflow first. Data saved successfully. Okay, now we have to check this in the real time. For that, I'm just moving to my Google Sheets once again. And here I'm just going to add one more application as Gmail. And let's add the message over here. So we have entered the data for another post. Let us check our Mattermost account. Okay, and here we can find a new post over here. Gmail launching send mail with attachments action in Gmail. So in this way we can see that our integration is perfectly working fine. Now I'll just minimize all these windows and let us see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. So first we have created an integration between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. Then Pabbly Connect has captured all the details of the post that you have created into your Google Sheets. And using those details of the post, automatically a new post is created and it is shared with your team on your Mattermost channel automatically. And in this way, we have created a successful integration between Google Sheets and Mattermost using Pabbly Connect. So not just these software applications, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. In case of any queries, you can connect us to this Pabbly forum. To check the pricing details of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this particular URL. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect and this workflow is available in the description box. You can clone the same workflow into your account directly. If you really like this video and this video are helpful for you, then please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you everyone.